Are you comfy? That's where I need to sit, Mittens. It's about to start a video. Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a vlog today. I thought we would go down to the car boot sale. It is a beautiful day. I'm filming this on the bank holiday weekend, the Easter weekend. So I hope you had a lovely Easter, whatever you were up to. But yeah, it's a glorious day today. It is Easter Sunday and the car boot sale is on. So I thought we'd head down there. I know you enjoy a browse around the boot sale with me, and then we'll come back here and I will show you anything that I managed to find. I feel like with the weather being nice, hopefully we're in for a good one today. We have had some very rainy days down the boot sale, haven't we? The last few vlogs I did down there have been rainy days, so it's gonna be really nice to go down there and look at things without everything being soaking wet and under tarpaulin. So I'm very excited about that. I've also got a few bits to show you that I picked up from the charity shop. I've got a couple of bits from Poundland that I wanted to share with you. And also I thought I would take you out onto the roof garden, which is looking glorious in this weather as well, and show you what I've been up to out there. I've been having a little bit of a faff about on the roof garden, so there's a few updates to share with you. Yeah, we've got about half an hour until we head down to the boot sale. I want to get there bang on time. It's £5 to get in from 10 AM and then it's £1 after 10:30, but I'm fancying a 10 AM start today. So we'll have a quick sip of the coffee and I've got something very exciting to tell you about. You can't beat a cup of coffee on a Sunday morning. Okay, I want to say a big thank you to today's sponsor, which is HelloFresh. As you can see on the box, it says dinner is solved, and that is essentially what HelloFresh is all about if you haven't heard of them already. Basically, they send you all of the ingredients that you need to prepare delicious and healthy, tasty meals at home. So it cuts out all of the faff of going to the supermarket. I've got Mittens here playing with the box. Why do cats find boxes so fascinating? They absolutely love a cardboard box. Yeah, it's really easy to use. You just go onto the website and you can choose how many meals you would like per week and for how many people, and you can select from different options like family meals. You can also select ones that are quicker to cook, which I find really handy. And then, oh, Mittens has just taken a roly-poly off the sofa in the HelloFresh box. Don't worry, all of the food is no longer in the box, but I do have the recipe cards in here. So basically, when it arrives, it all comes in a box and all of the ingredients are pre-measured for you. There's no weighing things, no faff, and you get these recipe cards that have really clear instructions on how to cook your meals, as you can see. So I had this delicious roasted salmon with a creamy pesto sauce. Absolutely delicious. I was so impressed with how this turned out. I also had this prawn and tomato risotto with spinach, cheese and chili flakes, which was absolutely delicious. Each of the recipe cards has a little number on it that corresponds to the bag of ingredients, which makes it so easy. For me, I love the convenience of HelloFresh. I'd kind of stopped doing a big weekly supermarket shop, so I found that I just wasn't home that many evenings in the week to be cooking some of the food, and I'd end up wasting some. So I'm really pleased that with HelloFresh, I've got a few meals in the fridge ready to go for those evenings where I do want to make a meal at home, and I'm trying lots of different things. Cooking from scratch is something that I've wanted to prioritise this year. I don't know about you, but I've really noticed the cost of food in the supermarkets shooting up, and to prepare meals with all of these different ingredients with those ingredients from the supermarket can become incredibly pricey. So I feel like this is a really good value for money option. Meal planning is another of those things which I always feel like I should be doing and never quite get around to. So HelloFresh kind of does that for you, because you can choose your meals, plan ahead, choose how many you want that week. And it's completely flexible, so you can change your meals each week. You can cancel at any time or pause your subscription. You can also change the delivery address as well, which I thought would be really handy. Perhaps you're going on a staycation and you want some easy meals to make. And I've got a fantastic offer for you. I can't believe this offer actually. I had to read it twice, because not only are you going to get 60% off your first box using my code, which is EWAN60, you're also then going to get 25% off your next 8 boxes. Yes, you heard me correctly, the next 8 boxes, which is incredible. So make the most of this offer. I'm going to put a little code on the screen for you. You can just scan this if you're watching me on your TV screen. I know some of you do that and it gives me the heebie-jeebies, so I don't want to think about that. But if you are watching me on your big screen in your living room, scan the code with your mobile phone and it will take you through to that deal. I'll also leave all the information that you need in the description box. You can click through the link there. So a massive thank you to HelloFresh for working with me on today's video and for that fantastic offer. Make sure you take advantage of it, and if you do let me know which recipes you try. Right then, a quick gulp of the coffee now, because we need to get packed up. I need to get some change ready and get my bags packed, take a few empty bags with me. My boot sale tip for you: I need to get some small change, and I'm going to take some backup money this time as well, because you may remember the last time I went down the boot sale, I forgot my backup money, and of course there was lots of things that I wanted to run out to the cash point, so we won't be doing that today. The backup funds will be in the pocket, the loose change will be ready, the empty bags will be coming with me. Let's go. Do you have any requests from the boot sale today, Pumpkin? What do you want? I'll see what I can find us. How about for you, Mittens? Any requests? Someone's off to the car boot sale. A little fox out in the middle of the day. Is he making a friend? Well, it is a nice day for it, and they've actually opened up a whole new field this week, which is great because it means more stalls here. Yeah, good, thanks. How are you? Okay. A lot of court.
Elected in 2018, never did anything.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, right. We have a big bag full with car boot sale booty. We've got some good stuff. I didn't have to go too far into the emergency fund, but I did dip into it, that is for sure. It's such a beautiful day there today. Really good atmosphere, loads of people selling. Do I need to move you up a tiny bit? That's better. Last week somebody said it's like Mary Poppins' bag, and this week you're not going to be disappointed. Let's pop it here and we'll bring things out of it. So a couple of people said hello to me at the boot sales day, which was lovely. A seller said hello who said that he'd watched one of my videos and normally sells at Battersea. I haven't actually been to Battersea car boot sale, so I'll have to go check that out one week. And then also a viewer as well who bought a very nice cushion, so hello to you both in case you're watching this video. And yes, it was such a good day today down at the boot sale. As I say, the sun was shining. Right, let's get started with the bits that I picked up. So first of all, we have this kind of woven basket style tray. This was marked at £3. I actually got a few bits from the same stall. So there was this tray, which was £3. There was also this kind of doorstop, rope effect doorstop. Now, if you recently watched my vlog from Monaco, you may remember in the Oceanographic Museum, I spotted a couple of rope doorstops in that footage. You might have spotted them too. I had a look at them and I think they were something like, I'm going to say they were something like €60 each or something like that there. I remember thinking they were very pricey, and I knew that I could obviously find some cheaper from somewhere. So I had some of these in mind. You're actually going to see some other bits that I bought from the charity shop shortly as well. After my boot sale bits, we've got some charity shop and Poundland show you. Hello, did you hear that meow? Someone's being very vocal. Yes, I'm back from the boot sale, and yes, you can scratch this if you would like to, Mittens. It would make quite a nice little scratching post for her, wouldn't it? But this was marked at £5. And I thought a nice weighty doorstop. You may have seen sometimes the doors opening by themselves in the back of my videos where the kittens sneak in and it looks like we've got a ghost here. So doorstops are now becoming something quite essential to prop the doors either closed or open, or just leaving that little gap in them so that the kittens can still come through but maybe keep the heat in, that sort of thing. So I was after some doorstops. Cut a long story short, this one was priced at £5. I asked if she would do this for £3 and she said yes, and so I thought we'll get that for £3. Then that was marked at £3, which I thought was pretty good going, so I paid £3 for that. £3 for that, so what's that, £6? And yeah, £2 for the lamp. I'm just trying to remember all the prices. It's helpful that these have got some prices marked on them. At the boot sale, often people don't put prices on things, which is how I prefer it. You just ask for the price and then you can haggle, but sometimes people will mark prices on. Usually at stands or stalls where the prices are marked on, I find they're a bit more expensive usually. People are hoping for that bit more money for marked items. Often they're good quality things, so sometimes they're worth it, but I prefer the stands where there's no prices and you just ask how much things are. And then sometimes you'll hear those amazing words, 50p, or don't get me started if they say 10 or 20p. You don't often hear that down at the car boot sale in London, but I know there's plenty of car boot sales where you'll hear 10 or 20p, and that excites me. I've only got one 50p item to show you today, but this lamp was £2. I hope it's going to work. Should we plug it in together? This is where I get electrocuted on YouTube, and could be my last video. Right then, let's plug this in. It's got a nice long flex on it. How about that? It's pretty good going. What does this say? Just check that, yeah, it seems to be okay. It does look quite old-fashioned, so I will do this with caution. Let's pop it on. And yay! It works! So we have this nice kind of brass effect lampshade, nice height with this, and yeah, for £2, I just need to find a beautiful shade for that. It's got all the fittings ready to screw the shade in, which is good. And you can get those lampshade extenders. Do you know what I'm talking about? If the shade slips through this, there's a little piece you can buy very reasonably on Amazon or eBay that will extend to fit a lampshade onto that. Love the fact that it's got the bulb thrown in for free for £2. Very happy with that. What do you think? Pop it there. Nice, eh? When I get a lampshade for that, I will show you it. I'll show you where that ends up, but £2, you can't go wrong. So yeah, £8 for the 3 of those from the same stall. And when you see a stall that you like as well, it's worth that extra rummage. So I think I ended up going back there. Yes, I did, and that's where I got my 50p item from, which I will show you next. And it's just this little pouch, this Cath Kidston pouch that I'm going to pass on to Kate. I'm not sure what Kate will use this for, but I know she loves a bit of Cath, and I thought 50p, we can't argue for that. It's kind of like a nice size just for some cosmetics, I guess. Or I was thinking, you know, you could put your she could put Rufus's dog treats in there, or you know, the little bags you take on a walk with you, that sort of thing. There's lots of things we could pop in there. So yeah, that's on its way to Kate. Kate, if you're watching, that is for you. What a bargain. And then I bought this mirror, this very sweet little sun mirror. Is there a moon on here? No, it's, oh yes, there is a moon. Yes, sun moon. I got confused then. That is blatantly a moon and then the sun. I'm really into this kind of thing at the moment. I don't know why. I just really like it. It kind of reminds me of things that you'd see in the 90s. And I thought this would look quite sweet on the roof garden. I think I'm gonna hang it up out there. Although it's made of wood and it's painted beautifully. But yeah, so it could go inside actually. Should I put it on the roof garden or somewhere indoors? What do we reckon? But yeah, I asked her how much for this and she said £3. I thought she said £33. I was like, how much? She said £3. I was like, oh, okay. I thought you said 33. Can you imagine? I mean, you know what? You probably could pay £33 for this in the right shop, couldn't you? It's beautiful. But yeah, £3 for that, so I didn't haggle. And then she had no change, so offered to do me a PayPal. PayPal down at the boot sale these days, but I had my change with me. I tried to be a bit more with it this week in terms of the money situation that I bought with me. So I also bought this frame. This is a rather, I haven't actually properly looked at the picture of this, and now I'm looking at it closely. It is a girl with pigtails, velvet ribbons in her hair, cuddling a bunny rabbit. I'm not keeping the picture in it. Well, I'll keep the picture, but I'm going to put something else into this frame. I liked the detail. So I liked this brass hardware on it and the kind of gold effect. And I asked how much for this. I wanted £1 for that, which I thought was great. Just a family having a clear out, I would say, because it does vary the different kind of stalls you get at the boot sale. Some people there are kind of sellers of vintage wear, and if this would be on one of their stalls, it would probably be, I don't know, £10 or £15 or something like that. So the prices can really vary depending on who's selling. And my favourite ones are when people are just having a bit of a clear out and they're just happy to kind of part with things. Because usually they're a lot cheaper, but often you'll find really interesting stuff as well. So yeah, that needs a little clean, doesn't it, the glass? I'm going to put a different print in here, and I just like the frame. I'm wondering, do I? No, I'm not going to paint it. I always ask you this, whether I should paint things. The other thing we could do is kind of knock that back a bit so it's kind of less mahogany. We could kind of strip that a bit. But I think it's actually quite nice as is. But let me know if you've got any ideas for that. But I think it's lovely. Different frame, different print will be going into there. And then £1 as well. Good price, eh? Then I picked up this little fragrance oil collection set. So we have Seychelles, lime and bay and pomegranate in here. This was priced at £5, as you can see, the White Company London. And I asked her if she would take £3 for that. And she said yes, which was fab. As you can see, they have hardly been used, which is lovely. And then we also have, I wonder what the price of that would be originally, I'm not sure. Each one is 15ml. And then she was also selling this neon scent to sleep spray, which I've used before and I really like this one. I asked her how much for this one, she said £3 for that, which I thought was spot on. So I got that for £3 as well. And then she also was selling a couple of these Yankee Candle home inspirations. So we have this one, which is, oh, that is vanilla almond frosting. That smells absolutely delightful. That's one to burn in the kitchen, and it smells like you're making some kind of delicious cakes. And £1 each for these little Yankee Candles. And then this one is Midnight Magnolia. Oh, that's punchy as well. I do love a Yankee. I really like them. And these smell lovely. Yeah, so it was £8 for all of that, which I thought was fantastic for the 2 candles and the neon spray, which I've checked as well. And that is brand new, hasn't been used. It's got the kind of original leaflet in here, as you can see. And that is completely full. So another absolute bargain. That is all the bits that I've got from the boot sale. Somebody has come to join me to look at the remaining bits that I've got to show you. Are you excited to see what we've got from the charity shops next? Should we have a look, or are you just going to fall asleep? Oh, right then, moving on to the bits that I got from the charity shop. I thought I'd move down here so that Mittens can look at the bits that I got from the charity shops as well. So, yeah, talking of these things, I did get a couple more. So these kind of door stops, again, if you saw the Monaco vlog, you might recognise this kind of design. And these were from Scope, and these were £6 for the 2, which I thought was a really good price. And if I don't use them as door stops, I thought we've got a Pat Butcher situation going on. Actually, the positioning of those, that didn't work out quite how I wanted it to. That's more like it. We've got a Pat Butcher situation going on. But yeah, for £6, I'm going to give these a bath, actually, a wash, because I'm not sure where they've been. They've probably been propping some doors open, but you know what I mean, they might be a little bit dusty. So I'm going to pop those in the bath and dry them outside. We've got glorious sunshine today, so it's the perfect day for washing these bits and popping them outside to dry off. And then also, from Cancer Research, I think this one was. Were you? No, you weren't. You were from the Royal Trinity Hospice. I got this really nice bright turquoise t-shirt. This is beautiful brushed cotton, and it's got an original tag on it. It says Urban Brushed Soft Touch, and this originally was priced at £12, and then it was £7, and I thought that was really good. Really, really nice. It feels really soft, and I've tried it on and it fits really nicely too. It's just a nice quality t-shirt and a nice bright colour for the summer. And then in Cancer Research, I spotted this coat. This was £12, and it is this really nice Zara overcoat. Really nice quality, not for this season, so I'll be popping this away for autumn time and bringing it back out around then. But I really like the kind of check design on this and the colour tones as well. I just thought that was really good and a fantastic price as well. I think £12 for that is brilliant. I've tried it on and it fits really nicely. So yeah, very pleased with my new autumn coat, which I'll be popping away. You enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying yourself? What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you want everyone to see your tummy? Do you want everyone to see your tummy? Little Mittens. I know how you feel. I know how you feel. Just want to relax, don't you? Right, Mittens, shall we move on to the bits from Poundland? Okay, so first of all, from Poundland, I got this, which is a kind of trellis, a metal trellis. It says metal trellis. It supports your plant. So you've got the 2 legs in here that you just push into a plant pot or into the ground, and then you have this really nice metal trellis. This was £2, which I thought was a fantastic price. I really like the kind of Gothic shape on this. It reminds me of those kind of old stained glass windows that you see in churches and that sort of thing. And yeah, for £2, I didn't actually know what the price was on this, so I thought I'll take that to the till and find out. And in my mind, I was thinking it could be a £5 or £3. So when this scanned at 2, I was impressed. I thought that was very good. So yeah, really nice, and something for the roof garden, which we'll be going out to have a look at very shortly. Stay tuned, keep watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you've got this far, and do let me know in the comments if you've made it to Poundland. I'd like to know if you're still watching at this point in the video. I've actually got some tools in here already, so it's rather heavy. But from Poundland as well, I picked up this tool caddy. Now I do actually have a tool kind of storage box that has tools in it. It has a section at the top for nuts and bolts and screws, and it was really heavy and it kept kind of pinging open. So when you're carrying the tools with it, it kind of kept falling apart a little bit, which isn't great, especially when I'm doing DIY and sometimes the kittens are running around. You don't want the kind of heavy toolbox tipping up and potentially bumping them or landing on my foot. So this is the alternative that I picked up. It's this really nice kind of strong fabric bag. It's got a couple of clasps on here, so it has got a shoulder strap as well, which I'll be adding to it, and it's got little pockets inside going around, and then it's also got pockets all the way around the edges, so you can kind of slot in pliers and little handy things like that. And yeah, I think this will be the perfect size, and with it being fabric and also it has these little feet on it, I just thought that's kind of a bit more practical, something I can slot in under the sink. It will fit into that compartment under the sink really nicely and just keep all the tools in one place. I mean, I like the fact that you pop this down and then you just open it, you see everything in there. You often see tradesmen with these kind of bags, I've noticed as well, when we've had like the plumber around and that sort of thing, they'll often have a fabric one. So I'm sure they are tried and tested, and yeah, kind of like a good alternative to a solid toolbox. I'll stop banging on about my soft toolbox now, because it's time for us to head out to the roof garden. Okay, welcome to the roof garden in springtime. As you can see, I've popped a few flowers out here in vases because I can no longer have these indoors with the kittens, so this is the new spot to pop some flowers. So I picked up another of these tins from Marks and Spencer's. These are only £3 each. I think they were £4 and they've got them marked down on the label. And I think we've got some... What have we got here? I think these are baby daffodils. I've actually forgotten. I'm guessing by the pattern on here. But yeah, these fab Emma Bridgewater tins are £3 down at Marks and Spencer's. And they've had a few designs in. I also got this one, which has these beautiful mini roses. And then the roses design. You might be able to hear some people in the background. I think people are outdoors enjoying the sunshine, having barbecues. We've got the bees buzzing around as well. It's so nice that here on the roof garden we're starting to attract a few bees with having the flowers out here. But yeah, we've got those two, and then moving around I got some tulips, got those down at Lidl, as well as some daffodils. I think these are £2 or £2.50 for a bunch. I've just popped them in a container and then into this ceramic lantern. And then down at the local, it's kind of like a garden florist shop, it's called the Nunhead Gardener. I picked up these daisies. These were £1.99. I've got some little daffodils. I also picked up, I can't remember what these are now. Those were also from the garden shop. And then moving around we have a geranium. That's actually from last year, one of the ones that survived. Got some rosemary that's starting to flower, and then here I've got some stems. I've got some magnolia and some little blossom stems, and actually just poked them into some chicken wire, then filled up this pot with water, then added some moss around the top and made this kind of little flower display out here, which I think looks fab. And yeah, it's in this beautiful pot that I got from Kew Gardens. It's that lovely pink glaze on it. And then moving round, I've put up some privacy screening because we're very close to obviously the neighbour's roof garden, so I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit more privacy out here. And I got this from Lidl. This was £30 for a section. I've actually got two sections going across, and I think it's really realistic. It just gives this nice kind of well, bit of privacy, but also kind of like a nice layered look. And I'm trying to kind of grow plants up this now, so I've got some ivy starting to grow up here. We've got the little olive tree here, which I'm thinking I might trim down. Yeah, I'm thinking I might cut this down, so hopefully it will grow a bit thicker. Any olive tree tips, please do let me know in the comments. And then moving round, Wilco sent me a few little bits, a little PR package arrived from them, some Easter bits. They had this hanging kind of garland, just wooden Happy Easter, really simple. These little butterflies, this bee, this Easter egg that's like paper that folds out, and then this cute little bucket as well. So I've just popped them, oh, and this windmill too. So yeah, I just put them all out here together for Easter. And yeah, I've got the planters that I picked up from IKEA here as well, yet to be planted up. Probably will do geraniums in those just because they're so quite easy to look after. But yeah, you've probably seen those from the IKEA trip video if you watched that one. The box hedges are doing really well. We've got some grasses on the go. This is all coming on really nicely. The grasses are doing fine. I'm loving the outdoor tap that I've got now with the hose attachment. It really does help out here. Even this guy that I picked up around Christmas time, still going strong. And yeah, this is the screening that I got from IKEA as well. So I've got two of these panels kind of here, and then the ivy screening as well. I just think it all works really nicely together. I'm going to hang some more bits on here over the summer and maybe put a few more plants across here. Let that all grow up together. This was the little table that I found, a little dumpster dive find, and the chairs are IKEA ones from a IKEA video. You might remember that one too, but they're still going strong out here. Gosh, what a beautiful afternoon. It feels so lovely and warm here in London, so I'm going to sit out here and enjoy the sunshine. I think I'm going to wrap up the vlog now, but I really hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed the look around the car boot sale with me and seeing the things that I picked up and this little look at the roof garden. I'm going to be doing a few more bits out here, I think, so I'll keep you posted on that. I'll do some more planting. I want to paint some of the fence panels, maybe a colour, who knows, and yeah, just get it looking nice and tidy, ready for summertime. So I'll share that with you as and when. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to click subscribe for brand new videos every single week. And a big thank you again to HelloFresh for working with me on today's video. Do check out and make the most of that fantastic offer, which is down in the description box for you. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.